Naveen, many people talk about different strategies, and I see you're talking more about orders getting filled or not filled. Why is that more important?
It's actually, I would say that's the most important thing, far superior to strategies. Because what is a strategy? It's this run towards the idea of how do I make money quickly? But actually, I'm going to ask you this. Do you know how the electronic trading industry began? Do you have any history of it, of where it began? So I'm going to explain to you. So in the past, you're aware of the New York Stock Exchange, right? All these exchanges around the world. So how the exchanges normally ran is there used to be a physical place that people used to go to, these brokers would go to, and people would have to call in to submit their orders. Okay, the reason why you see them screaming is because they're trying to get the order. They're trying to grab the order to get filled. That's why they're screaming 42,000 at $20. That's the price. 16,000 orders at 0.5 price. That's why they're screaming, is because everyone is hunting for the price and the amount. So the war was all about price and can I get my foot in the door? So the new generation right now, they've never experienced that before. Because they've never experienced that before, they have no idea of where the industry actually started. So the only idea is, well, I need a strategy because what I'm currently doing isn't working. So next strategy, next strategy, next strategy. But where it actually all began is if you've heard of the broker Interactive Brokers, that's the broker I use. Sometimes I share my screen, I show you my trades. That's Interactive Brokers. So the founder of Interactive Brokers, in my eyes, I think he's the godfather of electronic trading. He's the reason why we're in electronic trading. Let me explain. In the past, as people were screaming, the fight was which broker can get the orders filled the quickest. He developed an electronic system to fill in the orders quickly. As that happened, the other brokers complained, that's not the way we do things. We're human beings. You cannot use computers to get in front of other people like that and get the orders filled in quickly. Stand in line just like the rest of us and input the orders on the keyboard to get the orders filled. So then they complained to the New York Stock Exchange, and the New York Stock Exchange made a rule saying, no, you can't create an automatic electronic system. You must manually input your orders into a keyboard and then submit the order. So they said, okay, we'll follow that rule. They bypassed it and they made two robotic hands to be on a keyboard to type faster than human beings. So they did that to bypass the law. Now, what happens when someone does this? You got to compete. Then the next guy does something else, the next guy does something else, and slowly and surely, electronic trading began. This is how that world of electronic trading began. So now people don't have to be on the floor screaming out of the top of their lungs, but now the order goes directly through the electronic system and it's going. So what is the game? It's to get filled. That's the game. Can I get my order filled? So that means there needs to be a small understanding of, well, do you know what's going to happen and where you need to get filled? What are the moments when people cannot get filled? In moments of panic, not in moments of quietness. You've heard the saying of a trader's best friend is volatility. That's because the focus is around getting the order filled, because getting the order filled is the name of the game for a trader.